Previously on Adventure Awaits.
As you start to leave the camp, all of a sudden you kind of hear this voice. You don't see anything right away, but then out from the side of the tree pokes the head of this creature. You recognize this as a mamiwa.
Your master, was he the storm kindler that we've heard of?
Yes, his name was Magi. I thought I saw him be dragged away by the lizard people. At least I think he was alive when he did that. They took him to the temple that's near here. You see this massive structure in front of you, and you can see 3 lizard folk.
Lucky busts out of a bush that he was hiding in, and he's like, "You're fired!" Goes burning hands.
Alright, so you fire this arrow true straight through your allies there, and it hits him right in the head and he falls over dead.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We'll make Evelyn invisible. You can search around, and then we can distract at the very least, if not broker some kind of peace here.
So they lead you into the room where Evelyn is. You see this leader lady lizard folk, and she stands up and she said, "Rah!" Argyle says, she says, "What is this all about?"
So anyway, I was driving in here tonight, and I was on the highway, and I was looking around, and I noticed, people...
That's good driving practices.
Yeah, well, you got to make sure you got your left and your rights taken care of, and your behinds, but...
I just drive blindfolded. It works 100% of the time.
It's more exciting that way.
It really is. You're just people honk, yeah, have a great time. You're just I embody the spirit of, Ray Charles and just start driving.
And bring my keyboard with me everywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, so I was driving. I just see people on their cell phones and stuff, and then I saw one girl doing her makeup, and I was just shaking my head, and then I looked back down at my Pathfinder book to prep for tonight. And I'm like, if you're just gonna drive blind, you might as well be doing something important. So.
Yeah, who cares about makeup? Let me read this fucking Pathfinder stuff.
No. So I was just kind of thinking, what's some of the stuff did anybody else do anything like that, like something that you've done while you're driving, other than being on your cell phone or something?
Brush my teeth.
Brush your teeth?
Yeah, I was really running late and I had a cup of water, so it worked.
I drank while driving once.
Oh.
I had half a beer left, and I was on my way home. I'm like, eh.
And now you can be arrested.
Statute of limitations, hopefully.
It was 2 years ago.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, that's not good enough.
It's fine.
Kevin, what about you, man?
I got nothing other than phone. That's
phone.
I live in phone.
I used to I remember I used to have 2 jobs, and I don't know why it didn't occur to me just after I finished the first job just to change and go. But I actually would change driving in my car down the road.
Oh yeah, I have done that. Yeah.
God.
But then I got my arm stuck and almost wrecked, so that's not the best.
Yeah, the cops find you and you're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Officer, trust me, I'm trying to get to work. I've seen people have books on their steering wheels and all that kind of stuff,
yeah.
and
yeah.
I had a dude had his laptop on his dashboard, he was typing emails on 75. And I was hold up, and I was hold on, and I sped up and stopped, I was driving the same speed with him, and I kind of looked over, and he just typing away, and I'm just
somebody's got a George Foreman grill. They're just making a panini.
This is getting elaborate, man.
Holy crap, are there battery operated ones? Because I never have time for breakfast. That would be amazing.
Please don't start.
Yeah.
No. Stop giving your ideas.
Actually, what you could do is you get one of those things that's it plugs into your car, and then it has a little 3-pronged output, and you just plug it in there.
Right,
and
yeah.
You have it in your seat. Don't do that,
nice.
though.
Well,
If you do that, I'll kill you.
Hey, Chris, are you ready to play today?
I'm ready to play. You ready to play?
Yeah,
I
let's do
kind of
this.
want hot dogs now. You started talking about food.
Oh my god.
Is there a hot dog delivery service?
We can make one.
All right,
right
let's
now.
get on that.
Adventure awaits.
Ryan's
hot
a
dogs.
door. That's a throwback to the Halloween episode.
He looks so confused.
I was really confused. I was like,
You were there, man.
I was, but I don't. Oh,
He just blocks that
It
out.
was too
yeah,
frightful.
I got
Yeah.
it. All right,
It's
it took me a
too
second.
gross.
I literally was like, I'm a door. What does that mean?
Let me just examine this for the next 20 years.
I wake up in the middle of the night. I go, I get it.
I
Yeah.
have to assassinate the president.
No, we don't.
I have
no,
to
we
steal
don't.
the Declaration of Independence.
Oh man, they're gonna throw us off air.
Yeah, let's see. There's been stealing, killing, and
Drinking
drinking
while
and driving. It's been a great episode.
All right, look, I'm gonna clarify. It wasn't like I was driving down the highway. I was like at my house, and I was like pulling
I
in
was
my
doing
driveway.
sick donuts.
Okay. I was
I
going
was-
through a school zone.
I was burning out in the middle of, like, in front of an orphanage, saying, "You'll never get adopted," with like a beer in my hand.
Holy crap!
Oh man. On that note, let's jump back into our pretend lives here. And
Can we cut that or?
Nope.
No,
nope, it's staying in.
forever.
So last time you guys kind of snuck your way around this temple that you found in the jungle, and it was Evelyn had Vanish cast on her,
Invisibility.
invisibility, and how long did you say that lasted? 4 minutes.
4 minutes. And I'm kind of scared right now because you guys are in this like center situation with the lizard person.
Yeah.
I just imagine her reappearing and standing right next to us and everybody freaking out. And she's just like, what? I was here the whole time?
Maybe I should do that.
I got worried.
Because I've been trying to figure out like how I can go about this without them feeling threatened. Because I don't feel like I'm going to be out of the way when I come back to.
Well,
That.
that's good that you've been thinking about it, because I was thinking about that as well. So
Oh God.
So Evelyn snuck in here and she's trying to find Magi, Kyoki. And you walked in, you saw what you presume to be the chief, the leader of these people, and then you were leaving the room, and I have to make a correction here. I said that there was a wolf that noticed you.
Yeah.
They were actually shocker lizards.
Shocker
So I just
lizards.
there's 3 of them. I just wanted to correct that. But anyway, so one of them started to notice you.
Charles, contain yourself.
I need to go find those lizards.
They're right behind you. So anyway,
Patrick Swayze me, just like wrap their like arms around me, and they're like, "Swing the axe, Charles."
so Evelyn, while Evelyn's in here investigating all this, the rest of you are outside, and you approach the lizard folk that you see. Some of them are children, some of them are, mothers and fathers. You see a few guards, but a lot of them are injured, and you kind of agree to go in and see their leader. They tell you to come with you. You give up your weapons. That's right when you walk in, that lizard that was staring at Evelyn kind of gets distracted because in comes Lucky, Poe, Charles, escorted by 2 guards holding 2 lizards on a leash, and a small group of other lizard folk come walking in behind them, kind of just to observe what's going on. So you see them walk up, you hear the leader yell, wah, 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 wah. We translated that last week as, what is this? So I kind of wonder, like, you're kind of at the end of your vanish. You're going to appear like
Yeah.
within 30 seconds here. So you've got a choice here.
Invisibility.
Do you stay in the room and appear, not knowing what the situation is with your friends, or do you continue on the mission that you set out to, which is find Magi? And I thought it was kind of interesting, just with that little bit of friction that we've got going between Charles and Evelyn from a couple episodes ago, where he kind of accused you of, just leaving them
Right.
behind. But I mean, consider this: you have no idea what the situation is. You don't know, appearing in front of them, what it's going to do.
Right.
But do you want to leave your friends behind too? So I'm kind of curious what Evelyn's thinking about this.
Before she starts, to be fair, my accusation is just she did literally leave us.
Well, yeah, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying to bring that all together into this idea ball that we have going on,
Right.
like what's going through her head.
I mean, we kind of made a plan for me to go separate and to kind of scout out, but I've definitely been caught off guard seeing that they're in the same room with me, knowing that my time's running out. I don't want to leave them because I would assume that I noticed they don't have their weapons also.
Yeah, you see that clearly.
Okay. I don't want to leave him because I mean, I don't know how this is going to escalate. And once I don't have the invisibility, it's not going to help me at all. Anyway, so I'm going to get caught, and I feel like it's going to be way worse if I'm further in their little encampment by myself with weapons.
Okay.
So, I'm going to, is there like a place for me to kind of leave my bow a little bit or something? Or I want to kind of like hide as much weaponry as I can before I come back into.
You could leave it out the hallway because you're kind of right in the doorway, so you could leave it out there. If you want to try to tuck it away, you could, but most likely, like something like a bow, you're not going to be able to hide.
Well, yeah, I know. I have a short sword and stuff. I don't know if I'll be standing up stiff. Anyway. Nope. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk through the door like I just got separated.
Okay, so you walk back out.
Yeah.
You wait till you reappear and then walk back in. Okay. So, Evelyn, for the moment, has walked back outside. Lucky, Poe, Charles, you're standing before this person. In the center of you, you've got a bigger hut, 2 smaller huts, and you've got this giant lizard folk chieftain standing in front of you. And she's like, wah. And for the sake of translation, we're just going to pretend like, universal translator, Star Trek type thing. She's just going to be able to talk to you, and it's understood that
we have that.
Argyle is but it'll be understood that Argyle is translating for you. So she says, "What is this?" And one of the guards says, "They came up to us. They were outside. They willingly gave over their weapons. We think you should hear what they have to say." "Are there more?" "Well, we are currently sending scouts out to investigate and see." And then she kind of nods at him and looks at you and says, "Tell me what you're doing here. Are you alone? Are there more of you hiding in the jungle? Speak up."
We're more interested in what you're doing here.
"What I'm doing here, as far as I see it, you're the invaders."
Well, as far as I see it, you're the invaders.
"Explain yourself, dog."
Charles kind of goes, Lucky, let's cool it a bit.
You cool it, Charles, okay? We're surrounded by all these lizards and they're calling us out.
I mean, we did kind of just walk in,
Yeah, we gave up our weapons and they're accusing us of invading them or something.
I see your point. We're a little outnumbered here, my man. My dog.
Charles, it's me.
I kind of like put my hand on his head. I go, "All right, I'll let you lead this one."
I'm worth like 100 of these lizards.
If
right.
you know what I mean.
Poe,
Wink.
don't be weird. All right, Lucky, I trust you with this.
Yeah, so Lucky turns back to this leader and is like, "We came here looking for a human that was dragged off in this direction."
"What humans? There were many humans. Who is it that you're looking for?"
Wizardly human.
"We do have such a human. But I can't believe that you would be so foolish as to come into our home by yourselves. So I want you to tell me now, what are you doing here? What is your goal?"
So I asked about a human.
"Surely you do not see me as a fool."
Well, you're ignoring what I'm talking to you about, so you're seeming pretty foolish.
"I don't believe that you are here for one person. Is it true that you mean to exterminate us?"
Now, I could have easily exterminated all your people out by the lake, and I didn't want to do that, so...
Charles is getting very antsy. He's kind of like moving in place, like messing with his hands, trying to keep like not to look too nervous. Kind of like,
Lucky kind of
Lucky
kind of straightens up his back, and he looks back at Charles, and he's like, "I got this."
all right, but
And as you guys are kind of going back and forth, a few more of the lizard folk from outside are just shuffling in to kind of see what's going on here. They don't. It's kind of a spectacle. It's not often that humans come around.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so she's like, you'll forgive me if I seem a little skeptical to believe that you're just here for one person. When just a few weeks ago we came and found a whole human infestation in our temple. And so to have you show up so soon afterwards, it's a little bit suspicious.
I think the fact that we handed you our weapons so freely should show that we're not here to attack you in any way.
So you mean to tell me that you really only came all this way for one human, and then what is your intention?
We're gonna take our human and leave?
This human's very important to what our mission is back where we're from, so we really need to bring him back. And then we're out of your scales forever.
I'm not so sure that we can let you just waltz out of here. There was already one group of humans, and we dealt with them pretty swiftly. If we let you go, there may be more that follow. I grow tired of waiting. I want to know what the real mission is. Have you come to exterminate us?
Listen, lady, I don't even know who you are. I came here for one person, a person that you have, and you're not being very helpful. So, could we just speed this thing along?
I think I would prefer to throw you into the cell while I contemplate what it is I will do with you. After I think on it, maybe perhaps I will release this Magi if you explain what it is you need with him.
He has information.
What information do you seek?
Lucky kind of like, he's been getting agitated that these people aren't being very forthcoming, so he kind of like drops his attitude that he's had, and he's like, listen, somebody from where we are from is trying to start a war between all of us. We don't know the ends to their goal, but this person may help us stop that war. So I'm not going into a cell, and you're gonna give us our human.
She says, what war are you facing?
It's not us that's facing the war. It's everyone here.
You mean including us?
Yes. You.
Who is engaged in this war?
I like look back at everybody else in the group, and I was like, I look at Argyle, and I was like, do they have a word for everyone?
I don't think they get it.
And I just say it really slow. Everyone.
She says, yes, I was hoping to come to an understanding with you. We have recently launched an attack against your settlement. And so you'll forgive me if I'm a little afraid. But you must know that we did not do this out of some kind of malice. We merely want to survive. We usually dwell up to the north, and then the boggards attacked us, and we retreated to our home. And they attacked us again, and we retreated to our homes. And finally, we had nowhere else to retreat to except for this temple. And when we got here, we found humans here. And so that is why we attacked your settlement. That is why the storms now brew. But believe me, I don't want to engage in a war with you. I want a peaceful resolution, but I am fearful having people invade our home. So I will tell you this much. There has been too much bloodshed on our sides already. I am willing to trust in you because I have nothing left to trust in at this point. There's already been too much sacrifice on our side. You seem to want to end a war. Well, I want to end one too. So where can we meet in the middle? If I just give you the man you're after, and you walk away, where does that leave us?
Listen, you have one of ours and we have one of yours. We will give her back if we can just get Magi and leave.
I suppose you speak of Resivas.
Don't want the belt of heads?
Yes,
That would be her, yes.
I have no interest in that fool. So I've gone beyond what I wanted. I may be chieftain, but I no longer control the battle, the storm that is coming your way. And I'm willing to help aid you in ending it. But I need to know that there will be no more encroachment upon our lands, and that we will have a safe place to live, free of molestation. You saw the sick and the injured outside, did you not?
We did.
They're tired of running. We only struck out at you in defense. But we want to end this. I fear I may not be able to do it alone.
If you let him come with us, we have a decent amount of sway with the upper ruling of our settlement. You won't hear from us again.
Well, if it were up to me, that would be plenty. But there is another who has taken control of this tribe, and I have no sway over him. He's the one that conjures the storms even now. You may leave, but the storms will not stop until he is stopped.
Who is this leader?
He's an old friend of mine. His name is Darithek. He is
That's a pretty cool name.
It is pretty neat.
It is pretty badass.
My name's Lucky.
That is pretty badass as well.
Yeah. It is. Did we get her name?
You might have heard one of the leaders say it, or one of the other people say it was Shathva.
Shopva?
Shathva.
Fast?
Shopvac?
Alright, listen, shot back.
Maybe if we can help reclaim their land, then we can live peacefully here.
Maybe.
What do we do with this other guy?
I mean, my hope would be that if they can return to their actual homes, that they won't need to try and destroy Pride's Hearth to have somewhere to run away to.
Those kind of leave
I
us
don't-
alone.
This new guy, it seems like he's not interested. Like, it seems like his only interest is the storms or whatever.
It is true what your friend says.
Ye-
Darithek has lost his mind in pursuit of power. He will not listen to anybody. His goal is destruction.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering, like, do I hear any of this stuff?
Yeah,
or-
you're listening to it, and in fact, you would
That
have.
was longer than 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept waiting for you to say, "Who is this?"
Yeah, yeah. So Evelyn would appear and kind of like, where did you move up by the group, or are you in the back? No, you actually said that you walked out and came back in.
Yeah.
Okay, so Evelyn comes back in.
Okay. Yeah, so I was gonna come back in and almost seem like nonchalant, like, hey, what's going on? Sorry, someone pointed me this direction. Sorry, I got lost.
Took a wrong turn at Albuquerque.
I thought you said there were no others with you.
We never said that.
Yeah, I never said anything.
Good points.
We also got a blind lady out in the bushes.
Thanks for being upfront about that.
I forgot she was blind.
I didn't.
Oh god.
You blind.
We also have, what, 2 or 3 dead lizards out there?
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
Shut up, Poe.
I kind of just like Charles Slim moves his hand and just
They can't
puts
understand
it.
common.
I don't care.
I feel like, though, she sees you guys talking and she's like waiting on the translation, like, okay, not all this is okay.
So if Darithek won't listen to reason, then what's our course of action to come to a peaceful resolution?
With Darthek, I don't know that there is. He seems hell-bent on destroying the settlement. He's kind of led his followers to believe in this cult-like belief, and his mission is one of destruction.
What?
Big reveal.
Where is he?
He is below this temple, in an underground cavern, of which I do not have access because he has shut me out. He no longer trusts me.
Is there a diplomatic solution that we can and he like gestures between the two of them, that we can come up with if we can deal with Darthek?
Oh, between Shatha and everybody else?
Yes.
Okay. If you can deal with Darthek and promise to limit the growth of Brighton's Hearth, or give us some sort of claim in the land there, a place we can call our own, then yes, a diplomatic solution is possible.
They're Mireborn, is what they're...
Mireborn, yes.
Do we tend to know their alignment?
Yeah, they're neutral. They don't
Okay, that's
involve
what I thought.
themselves in politics. In fact, it's completely
Same.
strange to have seen them in Brighton's Hearth at all.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
So
there's
with
never
this-
been a conflict in the 5 years that Brighton's Hearth has been established before between the lizard folk and the humans.
So is this more of them acting out of like desperation, like they need a home
That
kind of thing?
seems that way, yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah, that's what she was kind of explaining to you, is they have dwellings up north, and they were being attacked by these boggards, and they just kept fleeing and fleeing until they had no place left to go except for this temple, which they occasionally visit. It's like a seasonal encampment for them.
Okay.
But
Vacation
now it's
home.
their permanent home because
Okay.
their homes have been destroyed and overrun by the boggards.
Gotcha.
So what's our next course of action? Poe punch?
No, Poe, don't punch anything.
Not right now, but maybe in the near future.
Hamsa might need another punch.
Oh.
So first off, we have to deal with Darthek.
Yeah.
Yes,
As peacefully as we can.
but he will not be easy to reach.
Yeah.
What are our options of getting under the temple?
There is only one entryway into the temple, below, and it is barred by a seal. He's bouncing on a ball while holding a ball on his nose.
He eats so much fish.
That's very impressive.
It's a real pain in the ass to get past him every day.
You know, they say seals are the dogs of the sea.
Jesus.
We should find a seal and get it a breathing apparatus and name it Lucky Jr.
Put like an astronaut's helmet on it, but put water in it.
I think I'm Sandy from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So this seal that you were talking about, is it cute?
It is incredibly. She says, the seal has been broken into 2 pieces. I have one. The other half of the bloody seal.
I kept thinking, you never break the seal.
Pea joke. That's funny.
Yeah.
The other half of the seal is somewhere else in the eastern portion of this temple. But if you are true to your word and that you will help us find a home, I will give the seal to you, and I will no longer...
Sorry.
I will give this symbol to you.
Thank you. Every time you say seal, I just think of a big flopping animal.
The kiss from a rose.
Okay.
Seal?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so she's willing to offer you this symbol,
Ah, okay.
but it's only one half of a symbol, and
I'm guessing the other side of this temple is probably not all sunshines and lollipops.
So what she agrees to do is she agrees to tell the other lizard folk under her command to leave you alone. So you're free to go about the side of the temple where they are, but she has no guarantee about the other side of the temple because they tend to stay away from that side of the temple.
Okay.
And she also grants you a pair of boots of elven kind.
Hoo-hoo.
Hey yo.
And she gives you her very own personal ghost-crushing bludgeon, which is a +1 ghost touch great club,
Awesome.
Holy cow.
as well as an amulet of natural armor, +1.
Damn.
Are we
Well,
gonna
I was
have to
gonna
have
ask
a roll
for
off for
assist-
this stuff?
I think so.
Uh,
Because Lucky needs armor. Just
So do
saying.
I.
I can't. Well, I literally can't wear armor. A natural armor bonus would be perfect for a spellcaster. Just saying.
Hey, what's your acrobatics?
+10.
Fuck. If you could take that elven kind one, it adds +5
Oh, really?
to your acrobatics.
Nice.
That's ridiculous.
You sound like you were yawning, you alright? You found Poe's voice.
Poe's voice.
There you go. This is perfect.
Poe punch.
It took 15 episodes, but you finally got his voice. Okay, so what are we doing here?
You guys figuring out who gets what?
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw my hat in for the amulet, and I think Lucky would look really cute with a pair of elven boots.
So you
believe
want the
that was
amulet,
everything.
and you can have the boots. I don't
Do you
need
want
them.
the great
A
club?
+10.
Do you not want it?
I don't know if I can use it. What kind of weapon is it?
It's a club. It's not going to be a martial weapon. It's a simple
What?
weapon.
I gotta hold on. Custom.
Yeah, so what it is a +1 great club, but it's got ghost touch on it. So ghost touch, here it is. It says
Ghost Touch is awesome.
both its enhancement bonus. Okay, well this is for armor, but the idea is that it is able to be used against incorporeal creatures.
Is it +1?
+1.
Add special ability. You said ghost touch.
Mm-hmm.
You can hit
A
ghosts with
A
it.
ghost touch weapon deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures, regardless of
Full
its bonus.
damage, yeah.
An incorporeal creature's 50% reduction in damage from corporeal sources does not apply to attacks made against it with ghost touch weapons. The weapon can be picked up and moved by an incorporeal creature at any time. Manifesting ghosts can wield the weapon against corporeal foes. Essentially, a ghost touch weapon counts as both corporeal and incorporeal. This special ability can only be placed on melee weapons and ammunition.
I have my
You okay?
character set up a certain way, and
I'll take it if you don't want to have it.
It's
it's
I feel like
two-handed.
Oh,
we're going to need that at some point, probably.
what about that? No, I don't need that. Never mind.
We'll see.
It just carry it with us.
Oh yeah.
And if
yeah,
we
yeah,
need
yeah,
it,
yeah.
we have it. But you can still use your regular weapons.
His hands.
His penis.
Claws.
You should become a monk so you can attack people with your penis.
Should I take a level in monk?
No.
Yes. You could get flurry of blows.
With raging song?
Oh man,
Oh shit.
that sounds pretty cool.
That does sound pretty dope. So who's taking the boots of Elvenkind? +5 competence bonus on acrobatics checks.
I mean, like I said, I'll throw my hat in on both of them.
I don't need the. I mean, I could use him just because my acrobatics is like a -4, but
Your AC is what? Super high, right?
17.
Yeah. What's your AC?
13.
Yeah, he needs.
What's
that.
your AC?
15.
Yeah,
Mine's 15 also.
Yeah, he needs that.
Yeah,
So,
take that shit, bro.
Okay.
Evelyn, if you want those boots,
I don't need them. I'm fine. I got a
Yeah,
+10.
you have a +10, yeah.
make it +15.
Yeah,
And
but I
you're-
mean,
you're a half elf.
well, yeah, but
Damn half. And
he
there's only
would-
two.
but a
there's only two
dog
boots.
would look cute.
Where each one person gets one boot, you get +2.5 to your roll.
No, he only. There's only two boots, so you can put on his front.
We'll just borrow them. Like
No.
No, I'd
you
put
wear
it
'em
on
one
my
day.
back 2 feet.
Like, he walks on his back feet.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
that's
stand
right.
up
Yeah,
and
you
walk.
stand up like a little.
I bet his feet are gonna feel great. He doesn't have to walk on like hard rocks anymore. It's gonna be like those little boots.
They
I
were
now
made
want
for
I now
walking.
want fan art of him in boots.
I mean,
now
do
you,
I-
you have to tell her to edit that picture.
Yeah.
Do I get the boots?
Go
Yes.
for it, man.
Go for it.
What's your acrobatics?
I don't know.
Might be-
Oh wait, it was a plus 12.
He had a higher acrobatics than
What's
you.
your acrobatics?
I think
You
it's like
probably
mine.
need it more than anybody else.
Yeah.
You guys can just like borrow it one day and.
You get on Monday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah, I'll share it with you,
Yeah,
Charles.
my acrobatics is -4.
He's got a -4. He totally needs that, man.
I don't though.
I don't think Charles is like, hey, I gotta do sweet flips around the battlefield.
Hey, I'm gonna go do parkour. Give me a minute.
All right.
So the plan.
Yeah, we're gonna go get that other half of the seal. We're gonna glue those bitches back together,
Kiss from a rose.
and then
And we'll fight this guy.
we're gonna fight.
Or are we gonna try to diplomatically?
Nah,
Oh, we're gonna fight him.
he's a crazy son of a.
Oh, so
gun.
we're just gonna
Yeah,
wait. Are we gonna fight him and knock him out? Or are we gonna like put him down for good?
Now we're gonna put him out.
I think we're gonna have to put him out for good.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Time to use my seduction tactics to try to get him off his game.
Move a bit.
You just walk down there and your pants are already undone.
Don't blow him too hard, Charles.
I'm gonna
Like
walk
in
down there to the
Halloween
thong
episode
song.
where it's
I don't want you to throw out your throat.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh man.
that was pretty funny.
Pause for edit.
That's gonna be a bitch.
Throat health.
All right. Yeah. Let's do stuff.
Okay, so before we head out though, Evelyn speaks up and I'm like, do you have like anything, like I'm not feeling at my best right now.
Can I see your
Did
hands?
have a breath mint.
Ah, yes, that'll rejuvenate
We got it
me.
from an Olive Garden.
You just gave us a shitload of stuff, and you're like, hey, can I have some more stuff?
Yeah, but for real, you only gave us 3 things and there's 4 of us.
Okay.
I just gave you a wondrous item. What
Yeah.
more do you want?
She's
You
really
need-
greedy.
you need
Just don't
healing?
listen to her.
They
Need-
just gave
you need
us
healing?
magic stuff. Like,
I mean, I'm at 28 out of 42.
I can heal you.
I need healing.
I heal Evelyn.
I say we try and get this
9.
seal, and then yes, and
That
then
brings me
18
to
total.
full.
rest
Alright,
up
thank you.
before we.
Oh my god, you need to
That
be
just
careful.
bunch of
No, he like
No.
ripped his hand up and it caught the wire and
Um,
almost spilt the water.
what happens when you expend the last charge on a wand?
It
It
explodes.
becomes a stick.
Pretty much.
Do you like me steak?
You throw it to Lucky. He brings it back to you.
Oh god.
I heal Evelyn. Lucky.
That was
Fetch.
such a fuck you like answer. Like, hey, what's happening? Comes a fucking stick, you idiot. Like, what else does it do?
Well, I didn't mean it to sound like that, but it's like really what happens. It just is a stick at that
I
point.
didn't know if you could like recharge them or anything.
I don't think so. Like in 5th edition, you like they regain charges just automatically. Like
Oh yeah.
That's kind of dumb.
it's super OP compared to like everything else.
Well, 5e's like really like new people friendly. Like,
I can't remember.
The standard rules don't allow item creation feats to recharge charged items such as wands.
Boom, stick.
Boomstick.
can I get that on a T-shirt where Lucky's pointing out like a stick and he's like, boom, stick. You blind.
Okay, so you guys are gonna head on out. So you turn the corner of this, and you're in a 10x10 hallway, and then to your north there's another 10x10 hallway. And as you're walking through, just as you pass that hallway, you see this really, really large lizard guy, and he
Saw,
says,
dude.
"Oh there, you must be the humans they were talking about. Probably because we have no other humans here."
Cut the shit. We
Well,
know
that's-
he's here.
That's just blatantly untrue.
Well, of course, I say that because we know that we have another human here, but you are the newcomers. I hear you are going to face the great Dorothek. Is that true?
Lucky just kind of pauses and he's like, "I like you."
Charles
Ah.
like up and
What?
down. Somebody go, yeah, me too.
It's so good.
A brave canine you are, no doubt. You have many accomplishments beneath your belts.
It's a harness. Thanks for noticing.
It's very, very majestic.
We're gonna bedazzle it later.
Well, I only heard what the villagers told me, but we are standing down and we are here to help you. I cannot stand that Dorothek. He is a disreputable folk, and he needs to be crushed into the ground. And so I don't know how Shathvar would feel, but as the former ruler of this village, I think you're going to be needing some help. And so I would like you to come with me for just a moment.
Okay.
I'll follow you anywhere.
I feel like Lucky likes to make these snap decisions about how he feels
can
about
I sense
people.
motive?
Yeah.
You can.
Go for it.
Okay. I just like this is that guy.
I like
Just
you.
like,
I like you.
Come with me. Let
Yeah,
me kill
me
you.
too.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. 9.
9.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
You genuinely feel that this guy is just honest and like, so, yeah.
So I like pat his leg as I like turn to walk the same direction as him, and I'm like, "So, how long you been living here?" Just having a conversation with him.
It's been quite some time. When you get to be a venerable age like myself, you are thankful for every day, of course.
I feel kind of upset. Like, I don't know how I feel about
Wait,
this.
is this guy not speaking? He's not speaking common, is he?
No,
It's still
but
of Argyle.
you're translating through Argyle.
I wish you were speaking common. It was a whole lot easier.
So, if everybody, are you going with him, or are you
Yeah,
kinda
I'm
hanging
going
back?
with him.
Okay. So he leads you down the hallway, probably about 25, 30 feet, and into a prison cell. And you see a man sitting there behind the bars, and he's got a gray or a green hood on, tan robes. He's dark complected, and he's got blonde hair, blonde goatee. And he looks up at
Nice.
you. And as soon as he looks up and sees Lucky, he sees Argyle around his neck. He stands up and he says, "Argyle!
No, it's Lucky.
Is this guy high? Like,
Argyle!
No, I just said my name's Lucky.
Lucky! But you got Argyle around your neck.
Oh yeah, hey.
Oh, I don't care how you got here. I'm just glad there's other humans around.
Well, that's a little insensitive.
Well, I mean no disrespect. I'm glad you're here.
sir, are you okay?
I am thrilled. I've been locked up in here for weeks. I'm tired, but I'm feeling good now that I see some fellow people here that aren't lizard folk. They're good people, but I thought I was gonna rot in that prison cell forever.
Well, do you want to come with us while we kill a bad lizard folk?
And he he looks
Right
up
to the
at
point. Hey, we're gonna kill this guy. Come with us.
Orthok looks at you and he's like, I know what you mean. And Orthok says, this, of course, if you haven't had a chance to figure it out, is Magi. He will be very beneficial to you. We found him in an encampment. He was one of the very few that were able to parlay some sort of peace with our very angry chief right now. But, as such, if you're going after Dorothek, I will allow him to go with you, and I will deal with the chief, no matter how angry she might be about this.
I kind of walk over and like pat his arm. Go, you're a good guy. And I kind of like
Got a fist bump him.
And he, like chest bumps your fist.
That's
I just stare at
bro.
his hand longingly.
And he says, well, good luck on your journey. We will all be here. Nobody will stand in your way, so... And he, kind of nods and goes back to his room, which is just right around the corner. You see him kind of crawl in to, this big mud pit, and he's just, sitting there.
The big lizard guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought. He's given us. Okay, I thought he was gonna come with us. Okay.
No, we're
he's
getting
he's giving
magic.
you magi.
Okay,
Magic.
gotcha.
Hey, after this is all over, if you ever want to play catch, let me know, man.
I've got the stick.
No problem. You can even come play in the mud with me.
Oh, man.
No, Lucky. That's gonna be a real pain to clean. Let's
Yeah, but that's not my problem.
He
But
picks up a little hunk of mud and throws it at Lucky's feet just to give him a little taste.
He flinches a little bit, but then he steps in it and starts giggling.
And Orthok winks at you.
I wink back at him.
Why is everybody winking at me today? Or this week?
You steal it away. He winks at Lucky, and you're like, no.
Because the butler winked at me or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alfred
That's
was really
gross.
creepy. Well, Alfred wanted to take you to the back room and do some 50 Shades of Grey shit.
Yeah, that was a weird character moment. All right, yeah, we got to go find a seal apparently.
Okay, so you head back down south through the hallway. You get back to the cross hallway, which is where you just left before. And the only way to go at this point is to the east. So when you're walking into the east, you come into this big open area. Again, this whole temple has no ceiling. So the rain's still coming down on you, thunderstorms, and there's water pooled everywhere. And if you look to the south of this room, you see two large doors. You presume that those are the exterior doors that you bypassed earlier.
Okay.
To the north, you see two more double doors. To your east, another passageway. And then right in the center of this entire room, you see this fountain. It's not running anymore. There's not any sort of... It's stagnant. It's green. It's disgusting. It
Smells.
reeks. And you hear this splashing in it. Just kind of things moving about in it.
Oh, okay.
What the hell's living in stagnant water? That's what I want to know.
I'm gonna check it out. See if I can see what's living in it.
You're not wrong.
Okay. Evelyn goes up by herself.
I kind of take a few tentative steps
Did we get our
towards
weapons
it,
back
but
first?
not all the way.
Yeah, you get your weapons back.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk up kind of shield ready just in case.
It's gonna be this big monster thing that comes out.
It's gonna be another dog.
A big poo monster comes out of the thing.
Come on.
So,
man.
I have my javelin.
like a dogma.
Yeah.
So everybody cautiously approaches the fountain, and you just see, you get closer and closer, and you see there's this flutter of motion, and all of a sudden it stops, and you're waiting, and then you see this very tiny humanoid body, pointed ears, green skin, and it jumps up and says, "Hello! Welcome to the temple. I am Gozra." And another one of these creatures pops up out of the water and says, "No, I'm Gozra." "No, I'm Gozra. What can I do for you today?"
I hate traveling salesmen.
We're looking for a half of a seal.
"Well, I don't know where a seal is, but if you give me 20 gold pieces, I might be able to remember something."
No, seriously, dude. We need to know where the seal is.
"I really don't know." "Yeah, that's right. He doesn't know." "Yeah, I told him that I don't know, but they think I know." "He doesn't know." "Just give us the gold, man. I'll be happy to tell you anything. 20 gold, please."
No.
That's really not gonna benefit here.
"I don't know. Money's pretty sweet, man.
What are you gonna spend it on?
We just like the shininess. It's only 20 gold."
Well, how do we know you know anything?
"I told you, I'm Gozra, the deity of this temple." "Yeah, we're Gozra."
Oh my
Why are there
God.
two of you?
"Well, Gozra's a duality of a god. There are two gods in Gozra." "That's right. There's the god of the sea, and there's the god of the air."
I was gonna say make a knowledge check, but Lucky doesn't really know a lot of things, so
No,
I know
I'm
a
not
lot of
going to.
things, though.
No, you don't.
The traveling musician.
Can I make a knowledge check on these guys?
Yeah. You said it's all the same, right? Okay.
Yeah. I got a 0.
Okay.
16.
Hey.
16. Okay, so Poe would understand that these great spirits are not really great spirits. That in fact that they are just these, they're what are known as ooze mephits. and they're from another plane. And so, yeah, you just know, like, something stinks here, and it's not the water.
Well, it's probably the water, but it's in the.
Well, so like I got to make it clear that I think Lucky's kind of half paying attention to this because he's also like been eyeing his new boots that he's wearing. He's just kind of like posing on them and stuff, like
Striking that pose.
yeah, just like, man, these are awesome.
These look really good on you.
Thanks, Charles.
Yeah, man. They kind of bring out your eyes.
Huh? That sounds painful.
It's an expression.
Oh,
You look good, man. That's what I'm saying.
thanks. You look good too.
No, this armor's old.
These are ooze methods.
I don't know what that means.
They're ooze methods.
Thank you, pal. It was very helpful.
Hey, Poe, prepare to punch.
I prepared a punch.
So what do you guys think? 20 gold?
Well, you said that you're part ocean, part air. Why do you both come out of this mucky fountain then?
Well, because our followers haven't been changed in the water, you know, so we gotta deal with what it is, but it's okay, it's water. Yeah, I mean, we gotta be somewhere.
My stinky friend over here says that that you guys are full of it, and we probably shouldn't trust you.
Well, quite frankly, we're hurt. Yeah, I mean, I told you, I'm Gazra. You don't believe me? I mean, if I'm not Gazra, what am I?
A liar.
Oh.
I'm just waiting on you to like come out and say no,
Poe
you're
just
this.
points over at Charles like, yep.
Yep.
And so they kind of like look at each other like, well, I don't think they believe us. Well, it doesn't seem like it, but maybe we can still strike a deal. All right, I'll tell you what. For 15 gold, I'll tell you everything I know about this temple.
How much do you actually know if you're not the deity of it?
Well, we've been here for quite a long time. I know this guy named Darthek, and I know all the lizard folk, so I kind of know what's going on here. Oh, it's true. He knows what's going on here.
I'll give you 5 gold.
That's a good start, but we need 10 more gold.
How about he gives you 5 gold and we don't kill you, and you tell us?
Well,
Evelyn, please.
pretty generous offer, but I'm starting to feel a little bit insulted. I mean, it's not that much gold at all. Come on. Yeah,
Poe
it's
is
not that
like ready to punch. He like
Punch his microphone.
yeah, he's cracking knuckles, trying to intimidate him.
Okay. Yeah, so they're just kind of looking back and forth at you guys, and they just say, well, if that's the way it's going to be, roll for initiative.
All right.
That's a weird thing to say to people.
I know. It kind of works sometimes. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we will.
Make sure you check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.